Hello, UE. My name is Tiffany Browning, and UE stands for Upper Echelon. No one from the upper echelon should ever have to do drugs for life force loss, and let alone be persecuted for it, alright? Nobody up there should ever have to take credit for somebody else's falls, either. The person that is the richest person amongst us is the one that's not amongst us. She's not in here. She's on the ground. And it's the one that had to sacrifice her lost soul like a beast. After making the right decision and doing everything the right way, she moved across the bridge. She got off drugs. She left her whole apartment behind, her clothes, her furniture, her pictures, her card, her X7, everything. She left it there. Synergized that street. Moved across the bridge to go home to her mom's house because she didn't really know what go home means. But anyway, get far away from that evil game. Well, somehow they must have missed her because they sent her back to Oregon. Did what they did to Tiffany's brainstem, sent her bodies through her eyes virtually, scanned them in off of her at her friend's house. And then the UE started bawling with her. And these are the women, okay? They were all crying because it was a really, really fucked up situation. So they pulled Tiffany up there through her eyes. They gave her sidewinders, okay? It says echelon sidewinders, which aren't just for Tiffany. They're for the person that was Tiffany in here. Brainstem coded to these people. Well, it's the first time it ever happened, and it was back an accident. But it did get messed up because she crossed the bridge and she got disconnected from the person that was supposed to be helping them till later. Because there started to be some accusations and some bad stuff going around. Like this mom hurt their kids, or that mom hurt their kids, or this mom hurt their kids, or that mom hurt their kids, or this mom hurt their kids. But none of these moms hurt their kids. They're just a scapegoat for whoever it is that's doing whatever they're doing. Well, when you think about the fact that they told Tiffany in the very beginning, we have sex and watch porn. Wait, we watch porn while having sex. Wait, we're having sex with our wives while watching porn in our sidewinders, is what they said. Okay, which is not a good thing when you're supposed to be in trouble. So if I have sidewinders, that means I'm up here working for the echelon, probably a judge or a parole officer in a serious situation, where I can sidewinder down and pick up my community and bring them up here to question them about something. That person should not be sitting here having sex out loud, virtual reality, with kids and their Ojin up here, giving them life force to do their alternate community service. And that's what we're not saying. So they used Tiffany for whatever they used Tiffany for. We were just hoping that it would all just go away. No, but it didn't. It didn't go away. Tiffany did everything she could on the ground to keep things good, but it wasn't because they were playing both sides of the fence. Now, Tiffany is the one that got permission from UE to smoke until she gets her money because it's giving her life force. Okay, we call it brain cancer research. And it's because the UE did make Tiffany do the arm dances, okay? We don't want to be smoking up in here. Tiffany would never be smoking in the echelon. She would never be having sex. She would never be being disrespectful. She would be cutthroat, FBI, CIA, whatever, working for Homeland Security, whatever, protecting the Pentagon. Like, come on. It should not be a non-professional situation above Tiffany. She shouldn't be hearing pussy juice videos or on the internet. She shouldn't be hearing hanging down queen. Shouldn't be hearing anything like, why do you up here look naked with your spots out or whatever when she's not up here. Okay? She shouldn't be hearing shit talk from other bitches from a different fucking country talking about what they are seeing through their eye stems. Like, why do they have the same eye stems as me? And why are they seeing my daughter at home with San Antonio without her mom today when it's her birthday? Because of them? Yeah. Well, everybody got paid. Even Rachel. I think that they made a mistake thinking that Tiffany was Rachel. Because for whatever reason, because Tiffany was connected to the guys that were the syndicates or whatever, right? So she's connected brainstems to the syndicates or whatever. This girl and guy, I guess. 2 guys and a girl. Right, well, she was also connected to the UE in her back brains. And she's also connected to the entities who also got misled about who Tiffany is, too. Because technically the entities belong to Tiffany Browning's heart down here on the ground, or else they wouldn't be here still. Because the entities and the women are the ones the UE guys over here did not want on their ass because they kept giving them wrong charges, like CPS calls. Meanwhile, it's not even anybody having sex with anybody's wife except Rachel, I guess, or Tiffany back in the day in an alternate universe where they shouldn't have been having sex with Tiffany because Tiffany was a mom. And she's not with them on the ground. She didn't have a boyfriend or a husband on the ground. Tiffany was not in here married to somebody else. She was not a tattletale for somebody. She was not any of that. She was just a person that sat down here sticking up for everyone she knows, not being robbers, killers, and anybody who hurt anybody. Like her daughter, because her daughter was never hurt in real life at all, even though they told her daughter was hurt up here by some black guy. Which doesn't make sense because Tiffany's not up here. So why would her daughter be up here? Right. So then they tell her later it wasn't actually her daughter, it was someone else's daughter. But then they got mad at Tiffany because of the Red Devil Boy voice, which was a punishment they put in their folder. They got killed in the game, their heat ISM codes popped out, and they came up under people like Tiffany and got revenge on Tiffany because of what they did up here to punish them for sleeping with this person, which was Tiffany, or Rachel, or whoever it wasn't. Anyway, that was 2 years ago, and Tiffany did not know any of that was happening. She did not know why they kept coming back over here saying, we can't get to you, so we're going to hurt your son. I'm like, why would you hurt my fucking son? And what the fuck did I do? You know, I'm not in there. But they're only seeing her and talking to her for 5 seconds at a time. And they see her because they were in her body when they sent her the bodies. Or they were one of the bodies that they sent her. Through her eyes. So Tiffany's been the one embarrassed down here, the one privacy invaders talking out of her brain stems. She's also the one that did not do porn. Okay, she did not want to do pornography. She didn't want nothing to do with that shit. She didn't want nothing to do with them boys up here that play the game looking through her eyes in the dark while she's taking a shower. She literally would let the water run like 2 hours because as soon as the water would run, people would pay attention to try to sneak into the shower, to take a quick shower in the dark with a towel dress on and a tea light. With this bitch still giving her the wrong impression, like Tiffany's doing it out loud. I'm like, can you see me? She's like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm not in there with you. I'm on the ground. Why are you punishing these people? Okay, wear a condom or something. Because he's spreading his germs around. It's not Tiffany sleeping with anyone, okay? So please do meet me out front. Because I need you to come down here and look up at yourself, not paying me still for the wrong reasons. Yeah, I need the big guy. Whoever the biggest guy is, if possible. I know it's hard because they're not on my chain gang or whatever it is. But I think we might be able to do something like put a body on, have him look out a window, and then go back up there and let him put it on over there maybe. Right? Seven. See that? X7. It says X7 with the S next to it. That's 70 seeing that. Right, so they're reading Braille, all this stuff. This is the see-through people in the entity program trying to help Tiffany. They just don't know who Tiffany is. She's Ray's real mom, man. Rachel is not anyone. She's just one of Tiffany's best friends. They were ex-best friends, man. The only people that should be getting paid or whatever are the ones that know about the game and doing the right thing, like Tiffany. And it's fine that Katrina got money too. And my sister Summer knows about the game, so if she did the right thing in school, she got paid too. But Rachel should not be getting my fucking money that I've worked for. And getting my representation up there like she's me. Like she did anything in her life on the ground and knows nothing. She doesn't know anything. I mean, Tiffany knows about this S corporation that she started with, you know, a pervert guy. Not in a kid way. He was just in love with the idea of being in love, I guess, which doesn't fucking matter to the people on the ground on the other side, whether you're cops or FBI or whatever you are. You do not give a fuck except getting clout or points or money on the ground. You just get embarrassed when you realize you did the wrong thing and you did it out loud. Because Tiffany's not your friend. She didn't hurt you. You hurt yourself by playing both sides of the fence. He said they have to pull it in and take it back out. Pull what in and take what back out? Disrespect or respect or what? Man, well, that's what I'm saying, man. I've been asking for a long time for the UE to have my back behind my fucking back because I have brain stems in here that say I did stuff in here that ain't me doing it. I'm right here like a motherfucker. I ain't in there. Okay? Every forward motion, like getting permission from Germany to further develop this fucking software that's illegal in the United States of America. Okay? It's illegal. It was pirated from Germany. I had it copywritten and patented with a non-compete by Japan. Peace talks with Russia. For me, not Sarah, not this person, not Rachel, for Tiffany to have her back had because it's me that they did this to. I've never been in trouble. Okay? Somebody else hurt their fucking kids. These 2 cases were not mine. They were theirs. And that was one of those steering wheel things, wood. In my peripheral. Kind of look like a wooden crown thing. It's like a cruise steering wheel. Steering thing. Wooden. Chair legs and it's maybe making a crown. I don't know, man. Because it's the computers. The pictures are. I saw one too. It's funny. It's a bunch of weird shit mixed together. Get out of me, get out of me. Yeah, but I'm on the ground. You're not. You want me to look up and see you up there? Money laundering gold, TB. Okay, Sodom. So you're Sodom, huh, guy? Trying to say it's Tiffany? Sodom and Gomorrah is a sexually explicit verse in the Bible where they were doing things like orgies and stuff, you know, inappropriate things. And Sarah, for whatever reason, looked back when they left that area to start their lives over and not be polygamous anymore, looked back like, oh, I miss it. And then they turned her to a pillar of salt. So why the hell does a pillar of salt look like Rachel? And why am I not getting my money? I don't want Rachel on my head. I want Celeste up there. She's a real FBI agent in Portland. She's exactly the one I need. Rebecca Ball. Because she's not my friend. I really understand why. I think she's probably trying to get revenge because she lost her kids. And she thinks it's my fault. Look. This is my mom down here. She's a rich bitch. I don't understand why you won't give her trust fund. Her name's Tiffany. I mean, give her money so she can give me my trust fund for my birthday today. My name's Soraya. And you set up my brother Elijah too, asshole. $3 million net worth is Tiffany Browning once again on the ground by herself without these people. Okay, but the thing is that they own the game sorta and they keep playing both sides or whatever. They're so locked out that it's not even funny. It says 18M 1/7. 18 is Rachel, so but it's not gonna be anymore. That's not a coincidence, is it? No. Okay. So it's not 8 now. Tiffany has never been held by the UE, okay? No, she's never been because they keep giving it to the other people because they didn't. I can't explain it, man. Whatever happened to Tiffany that day, okay, whatever they did with the brainstems up here really fucked it up. Alright? None of these moms did anything to their fucking kids. This was these motherfuckers getting revenge on them in the alternate reality because they lost their game, they lost their job, they lost their housing hut, they lost their gangbang set, they lost a whole lot of shit, thinking that Tiffany down here knew what was going on in here and was punishing them for what they thought they had permission for, which they didn't. But Tiffany wouldn't have punished them, she just would have told them to knock it off. And like we said, it's their back brain. So like when they would find out that what they're doing is not the right thing, by the time they come back out again, because they're on timers, that they would never really know not to do it still, or whatever they were saying. And then there's a sideways figure 8 zipper court case situation from 2.5 years ago. Yeah, but Rebecca, I'm Tiffany. I'm the one that stuck up for you getting your kids back. And you're the sweet one. You told me you set me up too. I don't think Katie did, but she might have. Well, Katie was one too now, but she's intertwined with a bunch of other people too. So right. So why don't I have all my bitches in one OGen? Sticking up for Tiffany, not having to do brain cancer research on the ground, and getting our $1 million, and I can pay the secret society later on the ground. Instead of it being out loud like they're getting betrayed or something. This is a moment where I wish I could cock my sidewinders back and send a message up there exactly, but just so you know, you have a right to remain silent up there at the God's table. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. 18, you're not welcome here. Go somewhere different. I'm seeing that anyone said I work here. I'm like, hey, but it's my mom too. Don't worry, tell me everything will come back. Alright? Tell Rachel. Necessarily, alright. Because, dude, they pulled me up there, right? And then they rescanned her in with some of her body redline or whatever. And then the brain stems and the eye stems and everything get updated up here. And so it literally takes like a Tiffany /them to have the same eye stems and the same power and blah 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 shit. It doesn't fucking matter in real life. It's like the big aliens. Roaring waters, bro. Come on, man. That was Tiffany pulling that water literally to her face, not even knowing what she was doing necessarily, just trying to pull it to her face, and she thought she was gonna get wet. Please do not rip the sea turtles things off again. You're supposed to fix his body, erase him everything in his player. That wasn't Tiffany who ripped his wings off, okay? That was someone else. And it's because they thought he hurt kids. Because they were on a chain that had a chain attached to them, that somebody on that chain was in prison, meaning somebody's husband that had hurt a boy. Spitting venom out of the tiger's mouth, I think. Naked bites. So what? What's against Tiffany? No, man. Sal loves Tiffany. Both Sals love Tiffany. Because our kids were never hurt like that, man. It was someone else's kid, and the fucking situation rolled over into being like it was about Soraya, but it was not Soraya that got hurt. It was someone else over there. And that was definitely an echelon charge. Because they were doing some weird shit, man. It had to do with when they put their bodies with Tiffany like that. That's why the Yui was crying. So one of them kids, and it was probably Katrina's, okay, Katrina's daughter or whatever, there was some floating charge. It's a misunderstanding with the pinging or whatever. Well, when they did it to Tiffany, it rolled over from instead of being about Katrina and her daughter, it rolled it up to be over about Tiffany and her daughter. When her daughter was never M-worded either. Katrina's, yeah. Well, Rachel's was, that's why it got fucked up. But not by us, which is by when somebody else when they were little. When she was little, I mean. I know. So I don't know about that one or that one at all. They said both of them had it, right? That's what they said. CP'd up charges. Okay, we're going to stop talking about your stupid chlamydia report on your STDs, okay? Moving on. Tiffany's not in here sleeping with nobody. Somebody said wear a condom. That was not because of that. It's because the HIV is going around over there. Okay. Muck is a liar, they said. You love everybody, right? Yeah, I do, but I'm not in there marrying no one. He said he was one of the people over here doing that, thinking that they ought to or something. They didn't do either. Instead of the other person. Because Tiffany can't see us, that's why. So I'm not sure. Maybe it was a big ape. In a perfect world, right, we'd be able to ping off Tiffany and do our job and then reach our bodies on the ground, right? Yeah, but we already tried that. Me and Crumpet last year. But he had some evil ass motherfucker on the other side. But anyways, the point is, the way Tiffany's scanned in, it doesn't work like that. Okay, yet. I mean, it might in the future once they give her Apple laptop on the ground, but they haven't given her money or nothing because they misunderstood Cheryl, because Cheryl thought Tiffany was Rachel. Because they didn't go back 2 years, I guess. No, the zipper court case, right? That was them in my body, scared, changing all these people to something different. So the misunderstanding from the excellence guy. Knowing for a fact that Saray had never been hurt like that. This was a different girl that had been hurt like that. Or, right. And Katrina's daughter hadn't been hurt like that either. It was a fucking misping or some other 3-minute move, 3-second move. Yeah! And I was going to put that fan together for you, but there's 40 different parts, and I started reading the instructions. I don't understand them very well. I've never been good with instructions, but I am dead tired. Okay, it's fine. I can put it together later. Huh? I'll put it together later. Okay. I was going to say, I'm going to take a nap. Because I actually got up at 10 this morning, and I can put it together for you unless you want to do it, because you probably understand it more than I do. Okay, I'll figure it out. Huh? I'll figure it out. Okay. We're all in tenants. That other big fan back in here for a while? Yeah, no, it's fine. My name's Tiffany, and I do not see what you're looking at. So, just so you know, it's not me looking at you guys with despised eyes. It's him. And he looks down at Tiffany like Tiffany is the one doing it, but she's not doing it. She's looking, you guys are looking back up at this person who now looks like Saraya, who was never hurt either. None of these fucking children were hurt in real life whatsoever. They used my fucking body up here. They scanned me in with these 3 dudes on it, or 2 dudes and a girl, right? They scanned them in off me. And they pulled me up there, gave me sidewinders, and then while I was at home, they laid me down and scanned me in. Okay, and then I don't know what happened, if I had kids in my OGN already or what, but when they did that, apparently Tiffany and Saraya became kind of one, sort of, up here, with a Rachel attached to it, or something. So anyway, when they were having sex with somebody like me, or using me for their porn stuff, it looked like that was happening, whatever that is. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, these people don't get it because they're not Tiffany. Tiffany can't actually see it either. You have to go like this. That was at the count of 3. Because those people are not molesters neither, dude. No, they're just porn stars, man, with kids attached to them. Why do they have kids attached to them? Her life force, kind of. Why don't you guys tell the truth, dude? Tiffany doesn't know either. Why the fuck do these people have kids attached to them if they're in there doing videography porn or whatever? They're trying to be the savior program, but they're trying to hurt Tiffany so that he can win, so that they can win, or something. The thing is that Tiffany's on the ground. She was not in here as a Yui mom, okay? She's attached to the Yui people. Rebecca was a Yui mom, and she lost her fucking kids, yeah? Rebecca lost her kids because of what happened in here. They didn't know how to explain it on the ground. That's why it was a zipper fucking court case. The zipper court case is a misunderstanding, okay? What happened is that when they put Tiffany in here, it wasn't even Tiffany. It was two dudes and a girl. The girl had already had questionable report cards on her boyfriend because they're pinging wrong. And it did too go through the Sean Clemens computer in the pervert section, all right? And one of them may or may not have been pinging off of a prison inmate named Mandy's husband, who was CP'd up. And I don't know about the price situation at all, if that's the same thing or if it's something different. Hello. My name's not even Michael. I'm someone else. Come on, Shelby. Yeah, but Tiffany's never hurt anyone, ever, in her life. That's why we gave the name Anomaly. It's hard to explain why we're all in the same body all of a sudden. Because we all love Tiffany. We want her to get her fucking $1 million and all be represented and all these evil people safely disconnected from Tiffany. Okay? Tiffany's CIA with Celeste and the Secret Service. The kind that are allowed to talk out of your fucking mouth while you're trying to solve these cases and get all these moms and these dads off these charges that don't go there. You guys did not do shit from the ground, Rachel. These people, that was a red face guy. They did not do anything from the ground. These people are black brains of people. So when you go over to pick somebody up, right? These are people that are in here on line one. Like when he came down here, he's like, what the fuck? You're not ready or whatever. I was like, shut the fuck up. Why would I be ready? I'm not coming in there with you. Like, I have no idea why he came down here. I wasn't ready for when Amy came over here last winter and said, okay, come up here for the presidential election. Take a shower first. I'm not on line one, honey. I'm on line 0. But they're used to looking at other people that are on line 1, thinking that I'm on line 1, but I'm not. My brain stems are, so there's other people in here that can do stuff off my brain stems all day. But I don't even know who they are. I don't know if they're on my team. I don't know if they're against me or for me or what. Right. Well, none of these people should have had my name in here if they weren't working for the government to help Tiffany. I don't really want to say that. Do you see that jerk? Okay, there's a black eyes. Okay, so okay. Nothing. It's just Tiffany can see in other realms, sort of. It's not really that. She just sees hyperextending. That's all. Tiffany was CIA 2 summers ago with the Homeland Security Insurance. What she was saying is, I'm not telling on who killed the SWAT team member because I don't know, and I'm not a reptile. I was never in trouble. I'm not getting greenlit or gaslit or fucking a hit on my life on Portland streets because you boys want to be reptiles in here. G with a crown on it. Polar bear. T. You know what I mean? The thing is when you come down here, nobody ever knows what to say. I can write a verse and take the sun away, darkness. Say goodbye to light because it's gone today, darkness. All your smiles and happiness are done away, darkness. Watch me paint a pic that'll make you run away. I can write a verse and take the sun away, darkness. Say goodbye to light because it's gone today, darkness. All my smiles and happiness are done away, darkness. Watch me paint a pic that'll make you run away. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but do you see how her hand looks like it's in a cloud? Mm-hmm. See how her face, okay, it's lit up there. See that? That's not the face you want to see with the weird nose. That's the weird evil shit. Okay, see, that's the other weird evil shit back there. Okay, there's evil there and evil there. So we're going to rebuke you in the name of Jesus over here. Go somewhere different. This you got to go somewhere too. Because that's the hierarchy evil. People with, okay, that's a PUSSY symbol for some reason. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I've seen demons. You have no idea what I've seen, man. My eyesight is not the best, yo. Mm-hmm. Flashing back the cloud after I gave him my eye stamps, right. But he was only supposed to borrow them to meet me out front and look out of my eyes. So, yeah. I love Tiffany. I just didn't know she was part me. Or the one that started the S Corporation when I was not sleeping bear for porn over there. While she was doing something different on this side, getting investors for the future, which we don't need now. Named Snow the product and Brandon, potentially. 2.5 years ago. Clearing levels, right, scholarly programs, scholarly reports. It was Tiffany's idea because her player couldn't keep her body on and Tiffany couldn't control her player. She had no knowledge of what they were doing. They were hoping to be able to change that. You're in a cloud. Mm-hmm. I'm on, right? It's cloudy right here. It's impossible. It's impossible, dude. That's not a cloud. That's not a cloud right here. It's a fluid. And then my hand getting lighter and lighter. You see that? What in the fuck? Wonder why you're not paying Tiffany Brownie. See my hand getting lighter? The lighting changes in my room, bro. But playing both sides of the fence is not allowed no more. Right? You gotta figure this out. Because Tiffany is a millionaire. With or without us. And we can either stand by her side. When it comes to her being our goddaughter on the ground, it's not going to be in here per se. I mean, we have to pay her from the ground as an employee. And the inventor programs at Inc. Okay. Yeah, her Good Mom Dream Book Facebook account. Okay. It's Tiffany 143 4578. Take the see-through spider out of here. 143 4578 at gmail.com and 143 785 at gmail.com. And those are her Facebook accounts too that she doesn't have anymore, and her photos. And her password on the one was something weird like fuck you or fuck off or something like that. But her normal password is 143785 big C little C star star. And I can't get into them to see my pictures of me being a mom or nothing. And I'm the one that gave her my apartment, so I don't even have any of my hard copy pictures or nothing. Believing that the UE. Mm-hmm. Nobody's smoking in here. The only person that was smoking or whatever was Tiffany on the ground because she's losing her life force, okay? She's not smoking in here. Yeah, but she didn't get her money. Someone else did. And now today's her daughter's birthday. She's supposed to be rolling up there in her new X7 with a trust fund for her daughter for her birthday today. On the ground. Not up here in this imaginary world. On the ground. Right. She's supposed to be meeting someone for Scotch soon, too. Yeah. On the ground, though, but not on line one. Because see, people don't understand she's not on line one. And if they were on line one, then they would be representing them, being the inventor and everything, and not Tiffany. Which is what they've always done. Sarah included. Even her UE did, kind of. Yeah, but Tiffany didn't want to do porn. It's just that, she didn't know about porn, but she did tell them it's illegal. But also, like, if you sit here and, like, just talk shit to the people, it doesn't really work. You gotta call them out. So Tiffany said, come on down, Mr. Cloud Guy. Because for some reason my hand is in it. You know, the Beast computer? That's what its nickname is. Okay, well, you gave Tiffany the mark of. She paid for the sins of thy forefathers in Illuminati, who may or may not pretend that Tiffany is a guy. But they have to remember that Tiffany on the ground is elusive. Okay, you can never find her in here because it's not her. Okay, the closest thing to hers is right now for some reason. Yeah, well, Stella betrayed Tiffany too, but she misunderstood something too. Tiffany's not in here. She was not marrying this guy. She never married any time. She's not in here. Tiffany's not in here. All right, these are other people in her brain stems and her eye stems and all these lifelines and shit that they had. And these people all did stuff, I guess, with her name on and not theirs, without Tiffany's permission. She said, "You weren't allowed to wear my name in here and misrepresent me and then get my money." Like, how is that fair? 2 years in a row, really? They just wanted it to be more secret, right? Well, it's not fucking secret. Tiffany's the one that invented this fucking situation where she had her life ruined by them and she made the best of it. Now she's a fucking millionaire and they're just pretending like she doesn't exist. And that they don't have to pay her. So fuck her little baby girl, right? Fuck Soraya at Salantoni's. You guys lied to her up here and everywhere saying she got hurt by her fucking brother. And then you were saying her brother got hurt by his dad. All to protect the people in jail that were on your fucking chain. To about her, Tiffany? Right. Well, Tiffany was not the one who put the shit in your folder, man. It was them, the fucking FBI people. So what the fuck? So how come the FBI people aren't representing Tiffany? Because they're too busy representing Rachel. Backwards. I have sidewinders now. You see that? Yeah, where it used to say, arm still turns herself in, right? And now it's balling at the end of it. It's not just you can't talk about Fight Club. It's like I was bawling because I'm helpless. Like I have nobody that consistently has my back. They don't give me my money that I've earned. They take all my shit, and I was a teal lion with a crown on, like a loyalist royalty, one beautiful, no bad stuff in it. 13 for some reason, and it's just messed up because, dude, whatever they did to Tiffany made it, it's pretty gay because we're talking out of her fucking mouth. And when I leave, it's somebody else and somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. And if we're stressed out, then Tiffany's stressed out. And we talk out of her mouth. Like as soon as Carol comes in here, it's like all of a sudden we all want to say something because the power sources are close enough for us to say something different. I don't do heroin, man. And needles are not usually heroin anyway. There's something else. 18 is in the AR. Right, well, they did. See, there was an ape and then there's Harry and the Hendersons. And my review. So none of these kids were M-worded at all? It was echelon charges, man. It was echelon charges, bro. Right, who was Big Daddy, Sugar Daddy? 3. And who was 3? I thought it was Mandy, or their husband in prison, but I don't know. Which was the opposite of 5, which was the embezzlement specialist people from IR Solutions, kind of, right? Yeah, kind of. I think. So who's 6? Well, 6 is usually Satan, but right now it's a pair of pliers, I think. Like a friendly maybe? Mm-hmm. Showing a piece like this with a diamond ring on the middle finger. Oh, man, sell these sign-up shots? Yeah. Help. Insurance. Spoons. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but there's like, that's a whole bunch of bad shit talk. Do you guys see this light though that's right here behind Tiffany right here? This cloudy light, whatever this is, back here. Okay, this is the same shit she caught on tape before. Okay, this shit it's not. There's not a fucking cloud right here in real life. But see how her fingers disappear kind of? Look, see, look like it's going into the clouds. See it? Mm-hmm. Okay, well that's the echelon right there, cloud. Right there. And it's supposed to be helping Tiffany and supporting Tiffany getting her money, but okay, see that was like, yeah, I'm mad. Evil black guys. Not understanding what's going on. It's because usually, you guys, this world that we're in, it doesn't go down around other people on the ground. It just goes down around Tiffany. It'll go to the top of Rachel's head or the top of Carol's head where we're at, right? Well, and for Tiffany's concern, it comes down around Tiffany, so they can actually see Tiffany and us. And they're like, well, come on in here, Tiffany. I'm like, well, it's not really me, it's them. I'm pretty sure they're my friend. I don't know. So you don't even know who's on your chain. You know, they can take them off and put them on a wheel, right? Yeah. And you know who it is. I have no say, nothing. Mm-mm. And you've never been in trouble. Mm-mm. We've been sitting here since the green penny roll up. Yeah. It just used the shit out of Tiffany. It just fucked up. Because the fucking girls did too, dude. Because they're fucking up there, like Rachel, Christy, Lana, whatever the fuck. All these bitches that were somebody else. Like, you know, the people that played the game. Like, Lana is not Jessica Pace / Rachel, her friend. Somebody said they picked Lana. And I'm hoping that means she's sticking up for Tiffany. Not sticking up for Rachel. By the way. Can you watch that video on your tablet right now? Headphones on, maybe? I think it's charged. Because when Tiffany watched the video, you know, she did not know that her baby Blue Eye went over the UE people over here. Or that they had a co-partner on the other side, maybe being the green penny roll-up guy. Or whatever they're saying. Well, don't leave. Stay here. Why are you getting scared? Just come here, man. I don't want to represent Tiffany because I keep getting in trouble because she won't get her money so she can stop smoking. Because I gave it to fucking Katrina and Rachel and Sarah and Amy and everybody else who plays the game. But because Father Fogg told me not to give it to Tiffany. Not to stick it to her for talking shit or whatever. When it's not even Tiffany talking shit, it's his fucking opponent not understanding what the hell is going on. Because Tiffany's not in here. They're talking shit to them because that's who it says is responsible for these choices that were made to disrespect Tiffany so that she can't be up there proudly as a fucking UE mom or a UE worker or nothing. When they did this to Tiffany, just ask that guy. Harry and Henderson just turned to a lion. Tiffany knows Japan. It wasn't Rachel, it was Tiffany, man. She was the one that was friends with Cairo Syria on the ground. Mother Earth, yeah, well, she was fucking the power plant owner's wife. And she's the one that adopted baby Saraya up there and was breastfeeding her from milk from the past of fucking Elijah, man. It's hard to explain. It's not really right here. It isn't here. Left.